Hindi ko niya mapalitan ng car, bike na lang.
Ana din na. Hi everyone, I'm Jessica Madrazo, your digital Dubuanya,
And I'm Liam Madrazo.
and we are here for another episode of Gen XYZ. So for today, we're not going to talk about something tech.
We're gonna talk about getting a driver's license.
So why are we talking about getting a driver's license?
Partly because I'm already of age, and I think it's something valuable to get, or it's a necessity. Even if you're not gonna drive, it's the easiest way to get a government ID. I haven't tried to get a driver's license yet, but I have tried to get a
Okay.
student permit. The main reason is I want to be able to drive, or
So driver's license una,
yeah,
and then the car will follow.
in the future.
Are you already saving up for it?
No,
No, not yet.
no, pa, it's far into the future pa.
Okay. How do you plan to get one?
Work, in the very far future. It's not the near future yet.
Personally, I haven't tried getting a driver's license, so this is like you teach me what I have to do. Okay?
Yeah.
Tell me, what was the process that you went to in order to get your learner's permit?
To get my learner's permit, I got it last December 26, I think. Back then, it was very simple. Just take a medical test, get a form, submit it, and then you have it already.
Which office did you go to? LTO?
LTO Lanang. It's beside the Central Convenience in front of the Damosa entrance.
Okay. How long did it take you to get your learner's permit?
It took me a few days.
Why? Why
Just
did it
because the first time I tried to get it, it was already in the afternoon. Instead of doing the whole process in another day, I started with the medical test. And then a few days later, because it was Christmas and all the government offices were closed, I didn't have to take the medical test anymore. I just went to their office and then lined up and signed the form. It's only supposed to take about 30 minutes. It took me 4 hours
Why 4 hours?
because since I was a minor, I'm still a minor. Since I'm a minor, I had to get authorization letter from you.
And you didn't know that.
Yeah, no, I knew that, but the teller didn't accept it because the handwriting looked too ugly,
Okay.
and so I had to get you to rewrite it.
You're exposing my awful handwriting to the world.
So it only took about 40 minutes.
So please take note, if you're a minor, make sure that you have the authorization letter aside from the usual requirements. What are the requirements? The medical test results?
Certificate. You need to be 16 and above, Filipino citizen. If you're a foreigner, you have to be living in the Philippines for 1 year.
And then the form.
Yeah.
That's all.
But now it's different. Before you can get the student permit, you have to take a 15-hour theoretical driver
Lecture.
course.
Okay.
Yeah. I haven't experienced it myself. I don't want to. But my student license is expiring this December 26 or 27. So I don't know if I can go out and get the driver's license due to COVID.
So you need to be 18 in order to get your driver's license.
Yes. No. You need to be 17.
17.
So I can get it now, but due to the COVID situation, I can't.
So, di ba, because of COVID, people under 21 years old are not allowed
Yeah.
to...
Yeah, so I don't know how that will work. We'll see. It's a bigger hassle and it costs more because back then you only had to spend 700 pesos to get a license with student permit and right now you have to take an 8-hour course or 5-hour course. I'm not sure. I think it's 8 hours. Practical driving course. So they'll teach you how to drive a car in their location. So
So they have to schedule you in.
Yeah, you'll have to schedule, and it's much more of a hassle. So, and it's more expensive too, since you're paying for the driving lesson as well, besides the test. I think it's about 5,000 pesos.
In order to
Yeah,
get
so
your license.
they're making it more difficult for people because
Why do you think is that?
there's so many. I think the driver discipline in the Philippines is it's not very enforced, and there are many people who abuse that privilege of having a driver's license. How about you? Do you plan to get a driver's license?
I should have. I think it was 2 years ago. I did get my learner's permit. I was planning to get my driver's license, but it didn't push through because work got very busy and I forgot. So then it expired. So then I'll have to do all those things. The problem is always the schedule. So
Yeah.
if I have any extra time, and after what you said that it takes longer, so there needs to be some motivation
Yeah.
for me to go and get. Kasi diba, useless naman if you get a license and then you don't drive.
Yeah.
And then I've been trying to avoid driving because dili ko makulbaan. So for example, whenever they're in traffic, pag may git-gitan sa road,
Yeah.
I always get tuning. So like when they push forward, mado ko mag-forward, things like that. The motorcycles on your sides. Yeah, so for me, I don't know, as a passenger, kulbaan ko looking at those.
Yeah.
So, manggahi akong tiil ba. So I'm not sure how I will react if I were driving.
Yeah.
But I know it's really more practical now
Yeah.
to drive because of the COVID situation where it's really more difficult to commute,
Yeah.
right? So that's one problem that I will have to face soon.
Yeah.
We hope that you learned something in this episode. Let's see if we get an update when Liam finally gets, or if he does get his driver's license.
Yeah.
What happened, and does he plan to buy a car na? So don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment on our social media platforms. So we're on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
So thank you guys for watching. See you all in the next episode. My name is Liam Madrazo.
And I'm Jessica Madrazo, your digital Dabawania for Gen XYZ. Bye-bye!
Bye. Hindi ko niyo palitan og car, bike na lang.
Ana din na.